night of decision at Collinwood. For Jabez Hawkes refuses to admit that his plans for Carolyn have been affected by the killing of Paul Stoddard, who sold her to the Leviathans and who was to give her to Jabez at the wedding ceremony. Now Barnabas forced to become one of the cult because Josette is being held hostage in the past, and because they threatened him with a return of the curse of the vampire, has decided that, whatever the risk, he must break with the cruel clan. He can no longer countenance the raging savagery of Jeb, and so he goes to the police.
God.
Caught you, Mr. Collins. Come to betray me? The sheriff's office, Barnabas.
You didn't listen to me, did you? You got away with killing Paul Stoddard. You think you can get away with this?
You came here to betray me. To tell all you knew about Stoddard's death. Maybe to tell all you knew about all of us.
You have a vivid imagination.
You deny it.
Of course. Now, we better get out of here before...
No. Not until you tell me what you're doing here.
Someone may come.
Then talk fast.
The sheriff came to Collinwood. He knew I'd been to the antique shop when Paul Stoddard was there. He found Stoddard's cufflink when he was searching the place. I came to explain.
That's it?
Yes.
How are you going to explain?
I don't think that this is the time to talk about it now.
Well, yes, it is.
You know we can be caught.
You can be caught. I can simply say I came in and I saw you bending over the body.
Why don't you trust me? I live by the rules.
How old-fashioned of you.
I think you better live by the rules as well. You can't do this. There's to be no more killing.
Can you stop me?
No, Megan. I am determined that you and Philip come to the funeral. I insist. I don't care that the gossip somehow connects the shop with Paul's death. I want everyone to know how ridiculous we consider it. All right. I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Elizabeth, you will do nothing but encourage talk having that couple at the funeral. You know how suspicious Paul's death was.
Paul died of heart failure. You know that.
Yes, but what caused his heart to fail?
We don't have to think about that.
But we do. The police are thinking about it. Something came into that room at Professor Stokes.
What was Paul doing there?
Julia found him wandering around and took him there.
Why did she do that? Why didn't she bring him back here where he belonged?
Well, you'll have to ask her that question.
I have. But I haven't gotten a satisfactory answer.
Well, I'm sure she thought she was doing the best thing.
Then she believed Paul's mad stories.
I'm not sure that there isn't an element of truth in it.
Roger.
Elizabeth, something must have gone into that room. I'm sorry, Elizabeth, but you know that Paul was a scoundrel. He was a worthless man. He caused this family nothing but trouble since he married you. Let's not let his death cause more problems. I think we should inquire into it privately, but hush it up publicly. That's all I meant to say.
And you said it brilliantly, Uncle Roger. All in the Collins tradition. There should be a motto on our family emblem. Hypocrisy above all.
Carolyn, there's no point in upsetting yourself.
My father was murdered.
The autopsy showed...
The autopsy told only part of the story. The acceptable part. The part that would hurt no one.
Carolyn, technically, his death...
I intend to find out who killed him.
Oh, Carolyn.
I loved him, Mother.
You barely knew him, Carolyn.
I knew him. And I'm glad I had the chance. I knew him, perhaps just intuitively, because I am part of him. Mother, surely you can remember loving him, because you must have once. You must have.
Try to control yourself, kitten. It's all going to be much more difficult if you don't.
Collins are not supposed to cry. Well, this is the started part of me, the part that lets me feel.
Carolyn, you must try, really. Come.
It's time we're going, Elizabeth.
Not like this, darling. I know how difficult it is for you, believe me. We're all trying to help make
Haven't left yet. Good. I thought I was late.
Oh, thank you for coming, Barnabas.
Well, I think I owed it to Carolyn and to Elizabeth. And I think even to Paul Stoddard.
But you barely knew him.
I could have helped him, I think.
My dear Barnabas, nothing could have helped Paul Stoddard. Believe me. Aren't you feeling well?
Yes, of course.
Well, you look so worn.
Well, I had rather a troublesome night. I didn't sleep very well.
What was the matter?
Oh, nothing I can't handle. Roger, have you been in town this morning?
No.
Well, something dreadful's happened.
Good heavens, what?
There's been another murder. Apparently, the killer is no respecter of people and places. It happened in the police station. Sheriff Davenport is dead.
Davenport dead. Same as Paul Stoddard. Good Lord, how does something like that happen? And this theory that it was a vicious animal is almost unbelievable, and yet...
The killer is an animal.
You say that with some assurance.
I'm sorry, Carolyn. I know how tragic this is for you. My condolences, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Barnabas. Should we go now? The car is waiting.
It's best not to say anything about the sheriff. I'll tell them after the funeral. What kind of a monster could this be? I wish I understood.
Megan? Philip?
They aren't supposed to leave without telling me. They better learn to respect me and stop treating me as if I were Michael or Alexander. It will have to stop. The funeral. Yes. Paul Stoddard's funeral.
This isn't doing her any good. We should leave now. Soon there will be another grave. Sheriff Davenport's.
Carolyn. Darling,
Leave me here.
there's no need to stay now, Carolyn.
Not for you.
Darling.
He's here. And I don't want to leave him alone.
But you must.
Do what you want. Just let me do what I have to. I could have saved him, Mother.
No one could have.
That's what killed him. People think he mad. I should have gone away with him. We would be in New York now. I should have made him take Uncle Roger's money. He would have been alive.
Now, Carolyn.
I shouldn't have let you all tell me he was crazy.
Please, Carolyn.
I should have listened to him. He was weak and he was confused and he didn't know what to do. We didn't help him enough.
Carolyn, we're going back to the house now.
And begin to forget. No, I won't. I won't ever. So don't ask me to. Or expect it.
Well, what has happened?
You're uptight, aren't you? You're wishing I were Michael. Or didn't you like him either?
I didn't come here to discuss my likes. You sent for me. Well, is there any news? Have the police been here again?
Why should they? They were here before Stoddard died. But they found nothing.
So you feel safe? This shop is already suspect. Something could happen here. They could come back again.
Well, you wouldn't care. The book doesn't say to like me, does it? Oh, but don't tell me. You'll start quoting the book.
You resisted my advice. Then listen to this. You are not to go up to your room again tonight. If you do, don't change. I have less confidence than you have that the police won't be back.
You're supposed to be head man around here, and you give me double talk like that. That room is the safest place I can be, man. Nobody can kill me up there. Paul Stoddard tried. You let the police come. No one can kill me. Not even you. You haven't told them at Collingwood about me, have you?
No.
And you told Megan and Philip not to tell them.
Yes?
You're stalling. Why?
Well, the whole family is very upset.
Well, perhaps I could calm it.
I don't think so.
I sent for you because they must know, and you must tell them.
When I choose.
Well, you better choose soon. Remember, Mr. Collins, we have ways of controlling you.
You're threatening me again?
Not threatening. Let's just say I'd punish you. I won't wait too long for Carolyn, Mr. Collins. Tell me about it. Has she ever been in love?
I don't care to discuss Carolyn here now.
But you will. The question was, has she ever been in love before?
Before. She doesn't know you.
You don't want her to.
What I want has nothing to do with it. Forget Carolyn now.
No!
You must. By killing her father, you've caused her more grief than she's ever known in her life. And in addition, you have spoiled the whole plan by killing the man who sold her to us and who is going to give her away.
I told you, you can give her away.
I told you that the book won't allow me to do that.
Forget about the book!
Allow her to recover. Give her time until...
Until when, Mr. Collins?
Until the time is better.
to it. Carolyn's time never comes.
Poor Mrs. Davenport. We must do everything we can to help her. To think that someone else is going through it now, just as I did.
Carolyn, you must go away. Well, why not? It would do her so much good. Go to New York tonight, tomorrow morning.
You can't be serious.
She needs a change of scene.
I can't leave here now.
Of course she could.
Elizabeth, it would be by far the best thing for her to do now.
Please, don't make me think. Not tonight.
I urge you, Carolyn, please.
Thomas. I know you mean well, but I only want to do one thing now, and that's call on Mrs. Davenport. I'm sure I can be of some help to her.
Carolyn, I don't want you to go out of the house tonight.
Mother, I know what I must do. No one is ever going to stop me from doing it again.
Elizabeth, make her go to New York.
Barnabas, you amaze me. What good would it do for her to go?
She needs a different life.
Yes. She needs to become one of us. It will occupy her mind as it does mine. She needs our sense of mission. Barnabas, make them recede now.
I can't do that.
You must.
No, it is not her time yet. The book tells us when the time has come, and hers is not for months. For months, and I will not hasten it, Elizabeth.
Dear Megan, I've been to Mrs. Davenport's, and I stopped by to thank you for coming today. Sorry to have missed you.
I frightened you. I'm Jeb. Jabez Hawks. I live upstairs. And you're Carolyn Stoddard.
How do you know? Where are Megan and Philip?
They're out. But don't be frightened of me.
I must be going.
No. Megan and Philip told me so much about you. You must forget about your father. I will help you.
I'm afraid no one can.
Ah, but you don't know me. I know so many ways to help you, to make you forget.
I'm sorry. I must leave.
No. You don't look at me when you talk to me. That's better. You're shy. I like that. I like that very much.
Goodbye. Tell the Todds I left a note. Please don't forget.
I won't. Never. Never. Never!
I thought the matter was settled.
It is not.
I don't know why Carolyn was here tonight.
Because she was destined to. Just as she is destined to walk up those stairs and enter my room.
Your room?
Yes, Mr. Collins. I need company there.
And she will become as you are when you are behind that closed door. I don't believe it.
Well, there are many things in the book, Mr. Collins. You better start believing that now. Carolyn will be the first so honored. And then each one of you will be able to take on any form.
And we'll be as mindless as you are when we change.
Mr. Collins, be careful.
And we'll murder as you do.
If it is necessary.
You cannot have Carolyn. The rest of us will face our fate if we will, but you cannot have her!
I can! And I will! Friday. Friday, there will be a wedding. A wedding between Carolyn and me.